Hello, this is Stephen Childs. I've been following the advice of Meister Eckhart. Silence is God. But then I think maybe Satan is on the side of good and God is on the side of evil. It kind of looks like that. So I'm saying silence is best. It's definitely a battle of good versus evil. And I'll define the terms. Good is fairness. Evil is unfairness. So it's evil when someone does someone wrong. So I'm making some notes trying to get my thoughts in order. It defeats them when I do this. When I make these videos, even though maybe nobody watches the video, it defeats the adversarial minds that are trying to silence me. They tell me to shut up 1,000 times a day. So anyway, back to the silence is best. Here's why. The insanity of the collective mind is best dealt with by creating no insane thinking ourselves. It's like the collective consciousness is insane and it's evil. Mostly. So you might feel like you're the only one that's fighting against it. The only sanity may be our act of creating no thoughts. The masses cannot speak the truth. They must keep it secret, and secrecy has become their master. Evil defeated them. They have to protect evil by not telling others what they know, helping evil to conceal what it has done to people. There are those among us that threaten anyone that dares to speak about truth, to tell the truth. They say truth tellers are bad. They've given truth tellers a bad name. So they confuse everything. They mix everything up to the point that it's not even on the same train of thought that we started on. It's some kind of a battle. And it's basically good versus evil. And who is it between? It's between these entities that are trying to silence me and the ones that are supporting me. My spirit guide that's supporting me, I haven't heard from her. All I'm hearing from is the one that is a deceiver that actually is on the side of evil. So when I'm going to make a choice, she'll say, no, don't do that. And I do it anyway. And I connect with somebody that's definitely on the side of good, fighting against evil. She doesn't want me connecting with people that are fighting against evil. She's evil. And I've known that for a long time, but I've been trying to bring about an agreement, the World Fairness Agreement, so that everybody joins with the side of good, of being fair. And everybody decides that doing people wrong should not we should not do that. We should not do people wrong. So this group that is against me, what I'm hearing right now is perhaps I should give him more credit. So one of them is saying, they're talking to each other in their group, and I overhear their conversation telepathically. And they know that I'm listening, and they know that I can hear them plotting against me. What a strange deal. So now they're concerned about masturbation. That is, no pun intended, it's a big deal. It's like an important thing. To me, it's a non-issue. This indicates they're along the lines of biblical morality or cultural morality, that their guidance, their North Star is from the group. They're group thinkers. And there's one boss that has been quite a problem to me. And they all do whatever he says. So last night, I dreamed of a person, red hair, white. That almost goes together. I think those two features are usually on the same person. Red hair and white skin. Kind of heavy built. And this spirit guide, is this the good one or the evil one? You know what I mean? I think it was the good one, the one that's on my side. Yeah, so it might be the same one playing different roles. On one time she's for me and one time she's against me. I asked her about that. She says, no, they're different. We're different ones. Whatever. So they found the guy, and he's like, he lays on top of his hood. Then I see a being surrounded by a few other beings, and one of the beings is in a black cloak. The being that I saw in a black cloak was my spirit guide. She told me they killed an evil cop. She decided to kill the cop. So it was this spirit that killed the cop in a black cloak, totally hidden. Its identity is totally concealed. I don't know who it is all I'm getting is a telepathic voice. So it reminded me of Judge Duncan. And Judge Duncan was the judge in Springville, Utah. And 2 weeks before he died, I dreamed that his heart battery failed and he died. Because he had a pacemaker. Back in the day, they had a battery in the pacemaker. He did die 2 weeks later. But this was after I spoke with him in the restroom, and he recognized me, and he said, "You're John's brother." I said, "Yes, I'm Stephen, the youngest." And it's like he understood something. I also dreamed that he knew a lot of secrets from being a judge that he was keeping under wraps, concealed under the cloak. You could almost look at it that way. The judge is hidden with the cloak, and the cloak hides secrets that the judge has. He took those secrets with him to the grave. I was told that in a dream. And a lot of it was about women. So I'm trying to figure out who is on the side of good and who is on the side of evil. It could go either way. Confusing. So that, I heard that Babylon means confusion. And Babylon's the enemy of Yahweh. And like I already told you, I think Satan's the good guy and Yahweh's the bad guy. My morality doesn't come from somewhere else. It comes from within me. And it's based on don't do people wrong and help people that are being done wrong. People are deprived of joy, of happiness. They try to break us by depriving us so that we join the group under Yahweh, the evil one, and surrender to the evil one, Yahweh. And it could be Allah, it could be Ram. So the good guy would be Ravana in India that stole Ram's wife. It could turn upside down. So good is evil and evil is good in all of these stories. This is what the Gnostics did. They said that Jesus is the snake in the tree, the good guy. And God's the bad guy, and get away from him because there's a God above that, the Father. And they pointed out how Yahweh or Jehovah, whatever, said, I'm the only God. And he also says he's jealous of the other gods. And they're like, well, make up your mind, dude. You saying you're the only God, you're a laughingstock. So they called him a laughingstock. They tried to get rid of that religion. And Christianity was supposed to be separated from that. This is the opinion of a lot of us. Then we get this crazy authoritarian nonsense out of people's heads, talk some sense into them about loving one another, loving your enemy. Quit doing people wrong. Stop doing people wrong. Just because they're in the other tribe, don't do them wrong. So, the only sin that I see is when you do someone wrong. That's the only sin. And I think it's a sin when you enable others to do someone wrong, like Tucker Carlson. He's an evil man, very evil. He enables people to harm others. He was saying that a demon scratched his side and he's still got marks. I made a comment, well, Tucker's the demon, so that was an angel that scratched him. My higher power said, that was me that scratched his side. Pretty freaky, huh? It's real. We live on a planet where we're on the verge of killing each other with nuclear weapons. They could have a missile pointed at Washington, D.C. right now. I keep dreaming about that. Dreams are symbolic, I know that. But they're about something. So, we're trying to convince this group that's against me, and some of them are saying perhaps I should give Steve more credit. So, see, they're starting to come around. They're starting to see things from the perspective of what is actually true, not from the perspective of there is no human-caused global warming. There is human-caused global warming. So they've been against me for saying that. They're against me for saying that humans are one of 5 great apes. I hear them telepathically. You're not going to call me an ape. You're not going to be saying that I'm an animal. So they have this denial. They like the Bible idea because God, I was thinking about the song we sang when we was kids. I am a child of God because God sent me here and gave me earthly parents. And someday I'm going to go back and live with God that created me. And I'm definitely not an animal. God created me. We're not animals. Animals are vicious, savage kind of things that God created them for mankind to exploit. And they don't have feelings and they don't have any intelligence. And us smart humans have all that. Yeah, right. I'm not an animal. I'm not an ape. Well, how come our fingers are built the same way? Fingernails and everything as the other 5 great apes. The other 4 anyway. Why are we so close genetically? Why do we have to deny that we evolved like the rest of the life on Earth? Why do we deny that we evolved at all? Why are there people claiming the Earth is flat, biblically? And that there's a God. Oh, I dreamed. It was so weird. There was like a alien creature, and it's like puking out food, and it's kind of green lit up. Oh, it's like Soylent Green, maybe. Interesting. So then it reminds me of my sandwich. I got a country fried steak, and I ate a bite, and it was typical country fried steak. And I ate another bite, and it was like something had vomited something out. And I'm like, what the hell happened to my food? Who's doing this? What kind of evil magic is going on here at Denny's in Orem, Utah? So I'm in a fight with the evil people there. They've been saying that I'm their husband, and then they get away with giving people crap at my expense, and then they give me crap too. So it's like they're trying to make you so angry at them. It's like some young attractive female that's trying to make you so angry at her that you say something to her, and she knows she's got a bunch of goons surrounding her that'll beat the hell out of you if you do. You know what I mean? Do you know of anything more evil than that? That girl is pure evil. And I've seen them elsewhere. And it's what's sad, sometimes they're Latino. And then I see another Latino and I think that's an evil person. That is not true. That's our brain that doesn't function right. I have a problem with mine too. I have to think it through. No, some Latinos are definitely on my side. They want evil defeated. They know there's a problem in their culture, just like we know there's a problem in our culture. And when you get to the bottom of this, it's all one culture, the human culture. And they agree with me. And the white people want to kill me for saying that. They're evil. And the girl is evil that's white in the same way. Using the same strategy of trying to anger me to the point that I say something to the white girl and the other white guys beat me up for offending her. They're defending the woman, evil woman's honor. That's absurd. That's the human culture we're in. You know what I mean? And status quo. So, I hope I don't have shorts going on in the mic. Joseph Campbell, one of my heroes. He wrote the book, The hero with 1,000 faces. From studying mythology and religion and stories that humans tell. And he said that he realized what the demon is in the world. It's the status quo. It's a famous book that was college recommended to be read in universities, in mythology, comparative religion. So I had to escape from the university because there's a narcissistic energy there, and I'm like a lightning bolt, a lightning rod for it. Other people don't let it be known that they're fighting against the narcissist. They act like they're surrendered to the narcissist. I don't. And so he arranges people in the classes to turn against me. So I had a big battle at the U of U. And one day there was a guy coming up to the building, the psychology building, and a whirlwind, like it had eyes, went and surrounded him as he was going into the door. I seen that happen once before with a girl that was involved in some kind of witchcraft, or they had the idea that there's a balance of good and evil. So if there's 8 people, 8 of them will be on the side of evil, and 8 will, well, 4 anyway, 4 and 4 will be on the side of good. No, evil is here for us to defeat. It's when people do others wrong. See, they've got crazy ideas from crazy religion. Bad religion has given us bad ideas about what good and evil is and how we should be. When I was early 20s, my mother fired me because my brother's the narcissist type. And he has all the people in town on his side. I couldn't believe it because he had lied to me and betrayed me. And the people of the town sided with him. My mother fired me because he told my mother, he goes or I go. I was standing up to his narcissism. And my mother was narcissistic also. So my mother fired me because John said, he goes or I go. So then I'm set up to be the scapegoat the rest of my life. Every job I go to, I'm in a battle with narcissists. Sometimes they come to an agreement and they respect me and I stay on the job. Other times, the management sides with the narcissist. There's conflict that I'm bringing to the front. So it's causing a problem because I dare confront the narcissist, and it's causing them a problem. They say that I'm causing a conflict. No, they're causing the conflict by being unfair to people. They say I'm the problem. No, they're the problem for being unfair to people. They want us to be totally slaves to them. That's the way the corporations are set up. It's from greed. It's from profit, making money. It's absurd. This is not the way the culture should be. We should enact the World Fairness Agreement. So that we can become star people too. The scientists, they speculate, cosmologists and people that are interested in that, and in whether there are aliens or not. They say there's these certain qualities that the advanced civilization will have. It'll have the Dyson sphere. They will harness the power of their sun. No, they will have a world fairness agreement. And maybe they become totally happy and they haven't developed rockets to go to other planets because they're destroying their own planet. So they build rockets like Musk. This is crazy. I can't imagine how stupid humans can be to think that the symbol of greatness is this, if you can go to a star. No, that's not the symbol of greatness. It's if you can stop unfairness in your own people, in yourself. I'm in the battle against evil, first of all, within myself. And I know I'm not thinking straight. And so instead of saying God is silence, I could say God is Satan, or just God, silence is the best, rather than silence is God or silence is Satan. Why am I stuttering on that? It's trying to stop me from giving credit to Satan, because then God loses. So the people with God of the Bible are attacking my brain. They try to make me pass out. And they're not just with the Bible, they're with the gang. They're people of the gang. So the Bible can be good if it's against the gang mentality. You know, the natural man is an offense to God. I understand that. Because the natural man joins into gangs. And it's narcissistic control. That's the natural man. The more developed man, human, I should say, is democratic and creates laws to stop unfairness. We have politicians paid by billionaires that are creating laws to protect corporations so they can destroy the planet. And they don't make laws to stop people from being done wrong. They don't make laws like that. Tucker Carlson was telling people about truth. And he was saying, when a person becomes hysterical, waving their arms, they're lying. 'Cause they're saying that something happened to them, and it's a lie. That's how you tell the truth, is because the people that are calmly silencing this person that was raped, for instance, and they all gang up on her in their calm, cool betrayal of truth. So he says that she's lying because she's upset. I couldn't believe that he actually said that. There's recordings of it. It's Tucker Carlson talking about truth. With that, I'm going to try to find that video. Find it. Send some donations to teamfairness.com. I don't have any money. I can't even afford a microphone that's decent. This one's got short in it. They don't want me to even have Team Fairness or the other blog website. They want them taken down. I'm hearing it telepathically. There's like this battle going on, like a tug of war, whether I can load these websites, because I got problems with my computer. It's too low on memory. I don't have the skill to work on this stuff anymore. I can't do it. I can do this because all my energy is going into making this video. And I'm not depressed. It's saving my life, making this video. I'm out of depression now. I've got energy again because I'm doing this. I'm doing this video. That's what's saving my life. Do you want to save your life? Help me defeat evil. Thank you. Donate some money.